Everybody, we are one. Everybody, we are one. We are one. We are one.
Welcome to the Hughes Roundtable, everybody. I'm Michael Hughes.
I'm Nina Hughes.
Welcome y'all to a celebration of 26 years of marriage.
Yes.
We thought we'd shoot a video and put it out there about us being married for 26 years, been together for 30 years. Yep, and we're down here in Cincinnati, Ohio, celebrating each other, coming on in to Cincinnati and doing some interviewing and some events later on tonight. Thank y'all for listening to us and how we're intertwining Jesus Christ with our life. And thank y'all for listening to the previous episodes. Lamisha, Frosty Mose, and which was our last one, and Food in Washington D.C., which is with Tommy Du Bois, Moore, Yvette Russell, and Carrie Russell. As you see, Michaela's not here with us. She is actually down at the Howard Homecoming down in Washington D.C. with Yvette, Tommy, and Carrie.
Yes.
So thank y'all. She will be missed. We've talked to her already, and she's congratulated us and everything like that. Let me first, we haven't done this in a while, at least 5 episodes by my count, putting out a disclaimer. We want to let people know that what we're doing is important. It's very important. And we want to shine the light and intertwine these videos with our life and show how we are living and walking with Jesus in our everyday life. So with that said, this disclaimer, we're stating that we are not ministers. We are not pastors. We are not counselors or anything else. What we are able bodies feeling and being used by Jesus Christ at every turn. It's very important to us that people that watch these understand that we are just everyday people.
Everyday people. Yes.
It's what we are. Mm-hmm. We're everyday people. So thank y'all.
Yes.
Thank y'all for subscribing thus far.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming along on the ride with us. All our subscribers, everybody who's watched these videos, thank y'all. We appreciate it. And subscribe. Go to YouTube. Put in the Hughes Roundtable. Go to the video prompt on there. Hit those videos, and you'll see this will be our 48th, somewhere around there, videos. And man, we're hitting off. We did the Spectacular Year.
Yes.
We did the Spectacular Year, then Food in Washington, D.C., and Frosty Mose, Lamisha Reinhardt. Mm-hmm. We did those 3, and now we're hitting off with a boom. We're down in Cincinnati, enjoying one another and celebrating each other. You know what I mean? Look at Nina's big smile, y'all. Y'all see these hands? And let me tell y'all, we used to be in the choir at our church, and there was a couple. They were a young couple too, It was so funny, but it was sweet too. So every time me and Nina hold hands like this, we think about those couples. We was up in the choir stand, and you could look down on the first row, and you see these couples like this. They was young. They couldn't have been no older than 30.
No, I don't believe they were.
Knocked out.
They got that praising the Lord. They did.
They was knocked out. They looked like they was probably about 60 or 70 years old. They was knocked
They
out,
was asleep.
sitting just like this.
In the front row.
Sleep like this. It was so
Hold
funny.
hands.
Hope y'all got enjoyed that right there. It was so funny. 26 years. 26 years, 30 together. You know, me and Nina been together, boy, kicking it and knocking down walls and boom, doing everything. We love Cincinnati.
We love Cincinnati. We do.
Second home. Yeah. This was one of the first places we started coming, because it's close to Columbus.
Yes.
It's what, about an hour, 15 minutes?
Hour 15.
Hour 15.
Depending on where you
Yeah.
going. It's a quick ride.
This is where we first started coming from. We would get in the car throughout any time of year. We get in the car, bam, we drive to Cincinnati, get a room, go to some events, you know, and all of that. This has been our second home, yeah. We've navigated our way around this place and everything. Today, where are we going today?
We're going to see Amanda Papa and her family.
Yeah.
A former employee where I worked at, and her family moved here to Cincinnati. And I think we tried to connect with her once before, but we're going to visit with her today, and we're excited. And then later on in the evening, we will go to Blink, where they have festivals of lights and different things in the downtown Cincinnati area.
At night.
At night.
It's like our 4th of July Red, White, and Boom, but it's just in August. I mean, I'm so sorry. It's in October. It's been all this weekend, and what they do is they illuminate the bridge. I think it's the John Stevenson Bridge through Cincinnati, right there at the Ohio River, I believe. Right there, they illuminate that bridge. And northern Kentucky right there in Cincinnati, and they take over that whole area, and it's just illuminated with arts, fireworks, I believe, and it's called Blink. If you ever get a chance to get down to this festival, it's been 3 days. And we were told by somebody who, when we got down here, we were told to look into this festival, we were eating, and he saw Nina's t-shirt with the Hughes Roundtable on it, and he wanted to know what that was all about, and we showed him and his family, and he said, have y'all visited Blink yet? And they were going to be going down there, I think today too.
This evening,
this evening. So we're going to do that right there and everything. By the way, in the previous episode of Spectacular Year, we were talking about a song that was called Sweet Sweet Love by Vesta Williams. One of the things about, just to give y'all a little bit of our marriage at that particular time, which was in 1989, 30 years ago, 1989. That song at that particular time, I had flew back, just to give y'all a little bit more detail of that. I had flew back, and that song was very popular back then. And you had the Corsica, y'all, a Chevy
Corsica.
And I believe you had a cassette tape.
I did.
A cassette tape of Vesta Williams, and we listened to Sweet Sweet Love. Yep. And you'll see the lyric alert. So that's our lyric alert. Sweet Sweet Love. I love you every day. I want to spend my life with you. Hope you stay in my heart every day. Sweet, sweet love. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a testimony to this marriage that we have. We love each other. That's all. And yes, that it was so bittersweet though. It was sad, but it was joyful because we didn't know if I was going to come back. She took a chance on a brother. She took a chance on her brother. I believe she just knew I was gonna come back. She get ready to cry, y'all. I think she just knew. Ain't no way in the world he ain't gonna come back. And that song, boy, that song played and played and played. And she bought me some flowers, y'all. I ain't never seen no man get flowers from no woman. Y'all haven't seen that? Got flowers from her. She don't know I remember all of this. But got flowers, and we was staying. We was in a car. If you from Columbus and you familiar with it, we was on 17th at St. Stephen's, and it was I can't remember the time of the year, just to give y'all a picture, and we was playing that song over and over and over again because I was getting ready to fly out. If not that day, it might have been a week before then, and everything else. And we can say that has summed up this marriage. We can say that. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you agree?
I would.
Y'all, she is getting ready to start crying.
It's okay.
On camera. She done put her doodad on and makeup and everything.
Okay.
And yeah. It's a good thing, you know, through the ups and the downs, you know. And as we said in previous episodes, we'll be letting y'all in on what we went through. You know, that particular moment right there sums up the lyric alert. But the marriage after that, because we wasn't married at the time. No. Nah, we wasn't married at the time. Matter of fact, we didn't get married till 5 years later. Right? Yeah, somewhere around in there. 5 years later, you know, and we before Michaela even came along, we put time in with each other. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we went to the same high school. She was like 2 grades ahead of me, you know. At that time, just to give y'all a little snippet, that particular time right there, a lot of people who knew me and Nina, you know, in the 17th Hudson area of Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, and Hamilton Avenue right there, a lot of people used to get on Nina because they thought I was too young for her. Said she was robbing the cradle, y'all. Said she was robbing the cradle. But guess what? I mean, she ain't number about a year and a half older than me. I'm 51. You're 53. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know about that. I've thought about that over and over and over again. She waited till I was 21, y'all. She waited till I was 21. Come swoop the brother up. Yeah. She come swooped him up, you know. And we've been together ever since, you know. Well, like I said, we've got a great testimony. Yes. So you will see how people just hunkered down and just stayed together because we wanted to be together. That's what we did. We just wanted to be together, and we were in love. Mm-hmm. And Cincinnati, Ohio was a big part of us being together. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you another thing. I remember when we was coming down here and got a hotel room that was jacked up. It looked like a back road hotel. So thank y'all for coming along the ride with Michael and Nina Hughes. Yes. And celebrating us being together. Married for 26, being together for 30. Yes. We sure do appreciate y'all watching.
We do. Thank you so much.
Sure do appreciate y'all. And hopefully, as we are shooting these videos, that you'll see as we are being a believer and intertwining our life and telling y'all about our life, that hopefully you'll come to see the love of Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what we want by shooting these videos, the love. So we're in a hotel room, and y'all see, look for Amanda and the shots we put on the video with the Blink Festival. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, we get ready to get on right there. Ain't that nice? the Covington, Kentucky side, and they're also celebrating it on the Kentucky side. The Blink. It's all downtown Cincinnati, where they just light up the city, and as it gets darker, we'll be able to see it. So we're on this side of that right there. So you can see that the purple light a little bit. It's and her husband.
I'm 50.
You 53?
You 51.
Okay. We waiting for Abe. They're going to Abe right there. Abe and Hannah, our zip line tour guide. And David and his family.
Oh my God.
Got this guy all awkwardly up in my business. Standing on a platform 60 feet in the air. That's what memories are made of.
Yeah, sweet memories. That's right, Abe.
Yay!
Sweet memories.
Yeah, like, you know, when you you go through pictures and sometimes just talking with your friends and cutting up and laughing about the silly things you did. That's all that
Man.
mattered. Down one more time. There you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
I still got ya. Okay.
You're right.
You're doing great. Yeah, so once you put your toes over that, there you go. Just go ahead and sit and then cannonball, okay?
All right. And here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hybrid cannonball.
Hello again.
Hi.
We're back. Me and Nina are celebrating our 26th anniversary.
Yes.
We're back again with y'all. We went ziplining to celebrate it. You know. Nina. you know, so did you enjoy yourself, Nina?
I enjoyed myself.
Oh, by the way, we're in our car going back to Columbus, Ohio. We was up in Lebanon, Ohio, in a zip line, and you'll see the pictures. We'll show you the pictures on our zip lining challenge, we call it. I think it was a challenge for me and Nina. We've never been before. Something that we, you know, just create memories of what we do together and celebrations, something different. You know what I mean? So how'd you like it, Nina?
Woo-wee. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The anticipation, though, so it was actual 7 zip lines that we did.
Mm-hmm.
But that first one, just to kind of take the edge off of the fear of jumping off.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Kind of reluctant a little bit to do it, but
you get out there, and then we were with a family of 3, and they were doing it, so it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun.
So as you can see, Michaela's not with us. Like as we mentioned in a little bit in our beginning of our video shooting, she was at Howard in Washington D.C. Howard's homecoming, Battle of the Bands, and she went to Bowie State to visit that in Washington D.C. And she'll be back with us on the next episode, and y'all look forward to that. Which our next episode we're thinking about doing a thing that's called The Graduate, featuring Michaela Hughes, and we're talking about her experiences in graduating from college, y'all, in a major in communications, the 5-fold of communications of what she's did. October is also Michaela's birthday.
Yes. Woo!
So October is a big month for the Hughes family.
Yes.
And we want to videotape it and show what we're doing and everything else. I just think that when you loving a lot of people, it's kind of hard to love if you don't have an example, on how to love. We know that love is a word meaning action. We know that people throw that word around a lot. Love. I love you, I love this, and I love that. But a lot of times, loving is an action word. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yes, I would. And, we were talking about marriage earlier and talking about our anniversary and everything. And I'd just like to say, because we were talking about love and unconditional and going through and being, your journey when you're on it is full of seasons of all type of things.
Yes.
So I'd like to just say to the married couples, to all of you who have endured through hardships, whatever the case was, or what you may be going through now, this is a God-ordained unit being together.
Yes.
And there's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. It's wonderful. I'm glad to be married and have the opportunity to share love with my husband, which though I love my daughter as well, but it's a different love relationship. And it's wonderful. So I'd like to encourage you to keep on being kind to one another and loving on each other and making it, like Michael said, today this was not only our 26th wedding anniversary, but we're creating more memories to add to what we already have.
Yeah.
Create wonderful moments, and we have been doing that, reflecting this past weekend how long we've been together and all the things that we have done, and then even laughing and cherishing the moments of doing the zip line.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to hold on the whole entire time and not let go.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because you want to be together and you've made a vow to one another, that no matter what happens, keep holding on to your spouse. Love on them. Love on each other. Love on each other. I just wanted to say that.
It's a wanting thing.
Yes.
It's a wanting thing. I was once asked, give me some advice on how to stay together. They weren't married at the time, and they're still not married now, but I said, man, it's a want to, man. Every day you gotta make a choice. I want to be with this person every day. Every single day, every single second, minute, and hour, and everything like that. We have a unique relationship because me and Nina knew each other in high school at Leonard McKinley. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Nina was friends with my sister, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. One of the things I wanted to say, and Nina probably, don't know I'm gonna say this, but we made a lot of mistakes. Guess what though? They were normal mistakes, and some weren't normal. But we made a lot of mistakes because we were so young. We both were young. That's why a lot of advice that we give, that stuff is personal. It is personal. It's what we've been through. We were able to work out things that we know didn't work, and some that worked, you know, and it may work for you. Hopefully it works for you. You know, one of the things that we like to give out is love on one another before you have babies. Before you bring children into the union, love on one another, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, long as you want to, really. But if you plan on having children, so that unit will be strong first, one, and then you bring that unit in, you know. But if you plan on, if you right off the bat start having kids, you know, hey, it's your marriage at the end of the day, you know. But solidify and solitize, I call that some word I just made up. Solid that right there, that unit right there, you know. I loved what we just did, you know. I love what we just did, and we plan on doing it again now. Not before, but we got to do it before we get too much older, you know, to involve Michaela, you know, if she wants to go. But then it says she already been. Michaela got her passport, y'all, and been to Costa Rica and everything. We don't even got our passport.
Not yet.
We're supposed to be getting it in November.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, excuse me. I hope y'all enjoy continue on what we're putting out. You know, and the past podcast videos, and the reason why I say that, the podcast and videos, is because we do have audio, which is in podcast form, and we have video, you know. So on this particular episode, you'll get to see Blink, the Blink Festival we went to, some of the musicians, you know, that we listened to. Ernie from Detroit, nice, they was nice. Afrobeat musician, you know.
Type band.
Yeah, Afro beat type band. Yeah, and the zipline videos we'll have in there, man. I loved it. The last one, which was the last one we ziplined, which was 700 feet.
Yeah, I think so.
You'll get to see that. Me and Abe, we just sat there and got quiet. Yeah, and he's gotten, and you'll see Abe in the video, the tour guide we had. His wife is pregnant right now. They've gotten two other boys. They all got all boys. Sounds like they're trying for a girl. But we had a moment right there, because I was the last person to go across, and we just all got quiet and just looked out into the vast the gullies and the trees, and looked over the tree line. It was a beautiful time, and I finally said that, man, you know, take it in while you can. I said it to myself and to him, because, you know, you got to go back to work, you got to go back to the routine of life, but it's good to stop and see where you're sitting at right now. Tell them how to get with us, to subscribe with us.
Okay, we're on YouTube.com. Go to the Hughes Roundtable, and then once you'll see a picture of us and Roundtable. You can tap on that, and then it will upload everything that we have done from the beginning through up until this point.
Yes.
And we appreciate you subscribing.
We do.
Those who are staying connected, and also tell your friends, families, tell others. And stay encouraged out there.
Yeah.
Stay encouraged. Keep on moving and striving for great things. And you never know when you might run into an angel.
Yes.
Somebody that you're entertaining without knowing, speaking a kind word, saying hello.
Yeah.
Just enjoy life as it is here, as it comes to you.
Yes.
Enjoy it, because it is full of life. And you want someone else to know the life of enjoyment and the fulfillment that you have. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And one more thing. If you have our permission to use these videos to bring somebody else hope, you can show it to them. You can show it to them to bring somebody else hope. if you can't express something and what we've said or done, the events or anything we've done or said, you can take these videos and show them to people and let them see hope. That's what our goal is. We hope that we are spreading hope and the light and love of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Y'all take care, and
Yes.
thank y'all for coming along with us.
Thank you so much.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Now, this is Amanda, and this is Mariana. Say hello to your grandmother.
Hello.
Okay. And this is Matthew. Matthew, say hello.
Say hi.
We're at Amanda's house. This is Nina's friend, Amanda.
Hello.
And Mariana. And Lisa. We'll see this. Lisa, say hello.